Hello, everyone. My name is Steve Manuel. I'm the Executive Director of the New London County Historical Society. I'm making this video today because we got a donation from the family of Edward G. Moran. Edward Moran was born in Norwich in 1903. He graduated from Yale in 1927. In 1932, he became the youngest mayor of the city of Norwich. He was 29. He became a judge in 1939 for Norwich probate. He retired in 1971, and the family had a number of man-wearing artifacts, and among those artifacts was this document right here. I keep showing you documents, but I became overly excited about this document. This document is an authorization of payment to Captain Robert Niles from Jonathan Trumbull in the sum of a little over 800 pounds. Now, what's really interesting about this document is Robert Niles was the captain of the Spy. In 1775, in March, Continental Congress encouraged the states to attend to their own Navy defense. The Connecticut Assembly decided to purchase two ships immediately. One was the Minerva. It was a brigantine, it was a bigger ship, to act as a privateer. Well, not really a privateer, but it acted like a privateer. The other was the Spy, which was a schooner. It was a small ship, and it would do just that. They went to Stonington and purchased this small schooner, the Britannica, and they outfitted her and renamed her Spy. She spied in Long Island Sound and provided intelligence to Connecticut, to Nathaniel Shaw, the Navy agent, and he would pass that along to Washington. They were credited with the first capture of a British ship, the Nancy, which was a merchant ship of the American Revolution. But what this document is about is they were also tasked in 1778 to deliver the ratified Treaty of France to France. So they sailed to Brest, France, and delivered the treaty, and when they were coming back, the Spy was captured by a British privateer. Niles and the crew were imprisoned. They were transferred to a prison in England. Niles began corresponding with Benjamin Franklin. They managed to get their release from England to France, and Niles got on another ship bound for the United States, and that ship again was captured by British privateers, and Niles found himself in prison again. He didn't make it back to the United States until December of 1779, so he's gone for over a year. Him and the crew were gone. This document is what it's doing is they were contracted for this job, right? The sailors were given a contract to go out, and their service was for a particular amount of time. The Continental Army, the Continental Navy, all the colonies were really good about paying their mariners. And when their contracts were up, they let them out of the service. They didn't press them in the service based on needs of the Navy, where we're not going to let you go. Britain was famous for that kind of thing. In the colonies, they didn't do that. When you could go, you could go. George Washington would lose Continental soldiers all the time. When their contract was up, they left. So, since they were incarcerated and they were forced to literally be in the Connecticut Navy for that period of time, they adjusted the amount of money that they were giving the mariners who served aboard Spy, and that's exactly what this document is doing. It's adjusting the amount of money that the mariners would be receiving for their service to the colony of Connecticut. So we got this piece yesterday. I'm very excited about this piece. It's not in our collection yet. What we'll do from here is the collections committee will review it, and then they'll submit a recommendation to the board, and the board will decide. They'll vote on whether or not we take this piece into the collection or not. We are going to take this piece into the collection. Robert Niles was from Groton, so he's part of the county. This is Revolutionary history. It pertains to the history of southeastern Connecticut. It talks about, now I can talk about that ratification of the Treaty of France and Connecticut's part in that. So this will absolutely make it into our collection. I'm going to continue to do these videos as we get other pieces in. We've gotten a number of pieces in through COVID. We're going to be reviewing them, and as we assess them into the collection, I'll start talking about them. I promise they won't all be documents. I promise they won't all be Revolutionary history. There'll be more of that, to be sure, but I've got like a pair of opera glasses that I like to talk about. So we'll talk about those kinds of things. I'd like to encourage you to share this video on all the social media places. consider donating to the society. We're going to be doing a summer program with the Boys and Girls Club of New London again this year. We're very excited about that. Like everybody, we could use the donations. So continue to watch our videos. I like these videos. I appreciate you stopping in and looking. Thank you again for watching. I hope you have a good day.